my journey of this ASMR. And this is also a thank you to all my future family members as well. And to kind of celebrate, I will be hosting a live stream that will approximately go on for 1 hour tomorrow, which is going to be October 7th, right around that 8:30 to 9 o'clock a.m. time, American Central Time. So you can kind of catch me there. I will be doing kind of like a sincere thank you, as well as open it up for questions and answers, just kind of hanging out and enjoying our family together. It will also count for Sunday's upload, so if you can't make it, obviously you can go back and watch it on Sunday or any other time that you prefer. So I hope to see you all there. So now going on to custom videos, I first wanted to explain kind of what custom videos are, or what I tend to think of them as. They're just personalized videos that I make for individual purchasers to kind of enhance their experience on the ASMR space, and as well as provide additional content that you guys like and enjoy. And it's kind of crazy to think about, in the 2 years that I've been doing custom videos, that I've made over 500 custom videos. And I have to thank all of my previous custom purchasers for this, because it helps me more than you'll ever know, but I will get into that a little bit later in this video. So I first wanted to kind of talk about why people do choose to purchase custom videos and what I offer in these custom videos. So probably the first and biggest perk of buying a custom video is just the fact that it can be made very personal and individualized, such as during certain situations. I've done videos in the past where we go through a breakup together, we kind of do special role plays together, we provide certain triggers, go through an upcoming interview coming up, and as well as deal with thoughts of anxiety, depression, and also a creative medium to provide entertainment through. Like I said, I've done multiple role plays, like best friend role plays, doctor role plays, dentist role plays, and very unique triggers. Another big perk of purchasing custom videos is just the fact that they are completely ad-free. So unlike certain videos of mine and other ASMR artists I like to run ads throughout the video, these are completely ad-free. And also purchasing a custom video from me just helps me as an overall creator, because you are choosing to support someone that is looking to help others in the ASMR community and find more help in this community. Now going on to specific things I offer, the first thing I did want to mention is that I offer a premium subscription playlist that is a one-time fee of $50 US. It currently has over 80 videos in it, and if you do the subunits per video, that is approximately 63 cents per video. And that's soon unit prices to go down, because I do add videos in that playlist every week. And some people opt to choose the premium subscription because it is an abundance of extra content from myself, and someone that doesn't necessarily want a personal video, but just a little ton more of personal content from myself. Now, as to custom videos, I offer a variety of lengths. So I offer 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I offer 5-minute videos for $10 US, $20 for a 10-minute custom, $30 US for a 15-minute custom, $50 US for a 20-minute custom, and $80 US for a 30-minute custom. Now, I have a non-negotiable rule when it comes to my prices because I do believe that my prices are fair and that my work must be valued at some point. So I do not have any leeway when it comes to my prices of customs. Some people say that they're too much, some people say I'm not charging enough. Again, my work must be valued, and my ultimate goal is just to make these customs as affordable as possible, which I do believe they are, so that anyone can get access to them. So now onto the part that you all have been waiting for. How do I order a custom video and or the premium subscription? And it is actually a really simple process that can be condensed in 4 steps. So the first step is obviously reaching out to me on my email, which is at autumnasmrcustoms@gmail.com. I will place the email address you should email if you do or desire a custom video. And in the email you send me, you are just going to request the ideas that you want in a custom video, and I would also appreciate it if you kind of laid out the length that you want just to see what I'm working with, of course. You can also clarify details if you want, but just give a thorough explanation as to what you would want in the custom. The second step, obviously, is going to be me responding back to you, just clarifying or re-summarizing what I feel like you would want in the custom. And this is also where I am going to either accept or decline your ideas. Some ideas I will never do, and I will discuss that in my policy section of this video. And it usually only takes me 1 to 3 days to respond back to you, so don't be a little bit nervous if it comes a little bit late, but this is just where some final details will be clarified. Third step is going to be obviously the payment transfer, and this is going to be something I want to go a little bit more in depth on because I think it's a little bit confusing at first, but I can kind of lay it out for you guys. So as of right now, I only accept money transfers through PayPal, CASHAPP, and Venmo. And if you're someone that doesn't use the American system of transfer, you will probably most likely use PayPal, which I primarily use PayPal with every transaction, but I do offer CASHAPP and Venmo if that's something you're interested in. But if you are choosing to go through PayPal, I only accept the business method of transfer just because I am a small business and I am obligated to pay taxes because so this is just a good way to keep everything lined up and authentic to the business. And if you are choosing to use PayPal, there is going to be some sort of transfer fee that occurs. And to PayPal's policy page, the person that is sending the money must pay this fee. Now, it's not an egregious fee. It is simply, I think, roughly 5% of the total transaction amount, but I am very upfront about what amount you should be sending, and I will never not be sympathetic to those who are a little bit confused, and I walk you guys through the whole entire process. And if you are using PayPal in a country that does not use the American dollar, PayPal thankfully converts these currencies for you, but what you have to make sure that you do is send still the amount that you want to send that has the fee incorporated in it. So let's say you want to order a 20-minute custom, so that would be $50 USD. You would want to send roughly $55 through PayPal's transfer method, but you would choose that you would want to send $55 USD, not $50 USD. And the transfer is as simple as that. The bottom line is though is that my rate has to be met prior to creating the custom for you. So if the transfer is sent that is less than, I will be very sympathetic and just request the remaining amount. But if the rate is not met, then I have no other choice but to either refund your money and not provide you a custom. And the last someone that is quite flexible with details, and I want to provide you something that you're going to thoroughly enjoy. But when you want to control, you know, my makeup, my hair, the location that we're filming in, the lighting, and what certain things have to be done during the video at certain seconds, including a lot of editing and uploading on my time, I have no other choice but to charge you for that amount for my efforts to comply with your details as well as the timing to edit your video. I'd also like to make a note that I've only had to do this once and only once because I am a very flexible person, as I said, but this is just something you have to respect, that if you're ordering a custom from me, that you're trusting that my ASMR techniques are something that you're interested in and not something that you want to control. Next, let's talk about additional props that you want to use during the video. I personally love when people get really creative and want something that makes the roleplay a little bit more realistic or triggers that are very unique. I love when people try to incorporate additional props, but what you must understand is that these additional props are a fee to you. So if you're looking for something specific, this total that you've purchased from the props also gets taxed on to the final amount. So let's say you order a 10-minute custom, $20, and you want, I don't know, special gloves that are worth $10. Your total custom will come out to be $30. And I think this is fair, specifically if you're ordering additional customs from me or multiple customs that require this prop. Next, let's talk about something that I'm kind of embarrassed about, but things, or when the customs are coming late. I would be lying to you all if I said that out of those 500 costumes, I've had every single one placed on time and uploaded. This is simply not the case. I've had late customs before because I am human. I'm a student, I'm an athlete, employer of another company, so it's bound to happen that customs come late. And what I want to preference is that I'm a very compensational person, that if I do notice that a custom is coming late and that you're having to wait, 1, 2, 3 additional days, I oftentimes add additional minutes to the video because I try to keep the videos to a T of 20 minutes, 10, 15, you understand? But let's say you get a custom late, I might add in 23 minutes to the video, 25 minutes to the video, just additional things to compensate you for your time that you are waiting. But I want to preference by saying, do not panic if a custom is coming late. You can simply reach out and ask for any sort of delivery updates and I can update you there. But what I want to say is that if you're going to be a patient person with me, I will also be a patient and compensational person back to you. I've had people simply discredit my character for it, which, although valid, it doesn't make my job easier in giving you additional minutes. That basically devalue my time. The last thing I want to talk about my policy is refunds. Again, I'm a very understanding person, and let's say you pay for a custom and you find out that you need bills to pay. I understand and I will fully refund you the amount if no custom has been given to you. Once a custom video has been given to you, the transaction will cease and be in my hands. But what you don't want to do when it comes to a refund is go through the transfer apps such as PayPal, CASHAPP, or Venmo and request a refund there, because I do have a good lawyer and these apps are basically on my side, so you will always lose the refunds, which some people have lost greatly on. The money will be kept in my account and you will actually have to pay a transfer fee to resolve the claim. So if you ever need a refund, it is best and always good to reach back out on email describing your situation, and I can refund you directly from my account to yours, and there will be no transfer fee that occurs. And then last thing I want to wrap up here is basically talking about where the revenues go from my custom videos, because I only feel it's right to let you guys in on where the revenues are going, because you are ultimately providing and supporting me. So although it's hard to believe, I've actually never spent all the money or any money that I've I've received from customs. It is simply kept in an account that's secure to me, but because I am a student, college is very, very expensive, and seemings that I do provide for myself in every aspect of life. You know, I do live under my parents' roof still, but I do have to provide my gas, my food, my tuition, and everything that comes along with living life. That is on me. So I have been fortunate enough to have enough money to pay for tuition with the money that I've worked up to since I was 13. But once that money is getting a little bit lower, I do want to use the money that I've made from customs to hopefully provide me a secure net for my college tuition and my life. And with the YouTube revenues that I've currently made, I've used those also on props for the channel as well. But unfortunately, YouTube alone does not make me enough to suffice on living on, and it's actually quite sad and kind of frustrating to see that, you know, I'm making half than I was a year ago, but I have been getting more and more views and support from you guys, and YouTube just doesn't pay their creators that much well anymore. So this is my sincere thank you for all of you guys for supporting me, you know, outside of YouTube and even inside YouTube. You guys have been just my biggest supporters, and I know that on days I feel like no one cares about me, I can always think about you guys and just feel so whole and thankful. And without your guys' additional support, you know, financially and as well as emotionally and mentally, you know, YouTube would probably be a diminishing hobby for me. So I'd like to thank you all, like, on the bottom of my heart, for allowing me this creative medium to help more people and hopefully continue my endeavors in my psychology field. So if you are thinking about ordering a custom video, make sure that you click the link in my description for my custom